¿Qué tal? Buenos días.
Ooh, ooh. No, they were. They're supposed to be dead. Fucking spiders. Hi, Izzy. I am good. I was trying to see if there's some like Halloween jazz, but it doesn't seem like it. There we go. Jeez, it started real loud. I'm good. Just kind of sad week though, because Trella is leaving at the end of the week. I actually thought he was gonna get his last day off that we could spend together before he left, but I just found out that he's working. He's working the whole day, and then he finishes work. He gets on a freaking plane and just gone. So that's definitely a thing. Big sad. But I hope he has a wonderful trip. He's going out to Spain. It's not fair, bro. That's so exciting. I'm so happy. But yeah. Hi, Emmer. How are you? What brings you to my little stream this morning? Eventually, Twitch will... Oh. No, it's not Twitch. Eventually, Twitch will, Bruh, Izzy, I love the pictures of your dog. It's so cute. The frick? Oh, there we go. I put out the stream thing. Stream notifications. What am I gonna say for today? Today we're working on, what? The game, obviously. Things and some bugs over the weekend. We're ready to go hard on the game. Just like... Additionally, we're gonna be streaming on Saturday. The weekend. Finish it up if we need to. So, to like go hard and basically treat this like a game jam this last week, you know, like staying up late working on it and doing stuff like that. But since Trello's gonna be leaving on Friday, I want to make sure that I spend him. And then, so he leaves on Friday. That leaves us Saturday and Sunday to like super game jam and like clean up everything that we need to do and like try to get all the polish, implement things we didn't get a chance to implement. So I think that's gonna be the plan. And we'll go from there. I should probably edit that to say next weekend. Coming weekend. Finish up with I'd like to finish the game on stream with you guys. That would be kind of great, right? Good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see where we're gonna move this to. My camera is like off in the middle of fucking nowhere there. My hair out from behind this. Fix this up a little bit. Gosh, the light is hitting my my eye bag's pretty hard today. Let's see. I'll never forget. Do you guys know why I'm so self-conscious about like my eye baggies? It's because literally is you look tired. Just like thank you. Or like nah, this is just me on a normal basis. I'm perpetually tired, guys. Always tired all the time. That is the real way. But yes. Then I get self-conscious about it. I saw you've been working on another game for Halloween, and I'm like, yes, I have been. Hold on. I love your wallpaper. What is it called? I have no idea. Do you know what's so funny, Izzy? It's like you're not the only person to comment on this wallpaper. I love this wallpaper. When Cyberpunk first came out, like this is a Cyberpunk themed wallpaper. When it first came out, I set this as my background like for quite some time actually. And I didn't change it for a while, but then I changed it back because I saw it was still in like my folder for wallpapers, and I was like, set that back. That one was badass. So I set it back, and now it's like really cool again. And it's great theme for Halloween too, I think as well, right? I have the image, but I don't think Discord will let me upload it. So, you know, that's unfortunate. But I guess maybe just try like looking up Cyberpunk wallpapers. You might be able to find it. But yeah, okay. So the game that we've been working on for Halloween is this lovely lad here. I just hope I did that in 3.5 and didn't just randomly fucking open this somewhere else. Yeah, 3.5. Okay, perfect. So yesterday I started on the cell phone. Got it kind of working. I also cleaned up the selection. So like for example here, going between the pictures and this lock. And even having the selection box entirely around the whole poster here. It was kind of like super jumpy, the targeting system. So I kind of had to smooth that out so that it wasn't doing things like right here. When I move forward in this lock, like a little bit like that, it was kind of like lock pictures, lock. And I have no idea why. It only runs the check once. So I was like, what is happening? Like, I don't know if it was like landing directly on the border sometimes of like the hitbox. And then it was like, am I in it? No, technically we're still leaving it. So, and then it was like confused or something. I don't fucking know what was happening, but things were happening and it wasn't good. So I made it so that doesn't happen anymore, and so now it's very smooth walking around using things. I also made a few new little items. So there's this newspaper that you can pick up, and it actually comes off the shelf here. Today we are gonna hopefully finish this room in the morning, and before noon. That would be great. I kind of have the items, like I made a key for the lock. And the lock works. I just have to make sure we have the key in our inventory, and then we can move on from there. And then we're gonna start pixeling out like the larger room and kind of go from there. So yes, that's the plan. Yeah, the phone. So the phone works. You can kind of like pull it up like this. I think whenever you get a new one, this little green light will turn on, and when it's not, it'll be off or something like that. But yeah, so basically this is a thing, or whatever. I need to make this not raise up so much, I think, so it just shows this bar right here when you hover over it. But yeah, you click on it, it pulls this up. It's great. Ta-da! You like screw walking animation. Yeah, we do have to do the walking animation. If I could get around to that today or tomorrow, that would be great. But I think that might be more of like the polish stage. I want to make sure I get the gameplay in, and then, because here's what I worry. I worry we're gonna accidentally spend the entire day just doing player animations, you know? That could be a problem. So I need to be really careful that I don't put myself in that position to allow myself to do that. So I'm gonna do the animations later after we have all the rooms set up, I think. He's on Heelys. If you know what Heelys is, if you guys are old enough to know what Heelys are, then he's on Heelys, obviously. But yeah, so there we go. Also, you can interact with it using the F key. Oh, one other thing I did. So I fixed the text, first of all. So the text box now actually fits the size of whatever it is and doesn't like cut off the last section. I also did it so you can press F again and the chat bubble finishes even if it's just like a regular bubble. If people hate it, I won't keep it. But if people are okay with it, we'll leave it. But yeah, okay. So these texts as well, I can scroll them. This took me fucking forever to like set up. There's a little bit of like extra stuff I have to do down here where I have to like put extra space, but not like a huge problem right now, obviously. I just kind of go with it or whatever. Yeah, so that's what I did over the weekend. I also kind of went through and cleaned up the background a little bit more. I removed the door here because we're gonna have to put the door over top of it and then remove that. So let's go ahead and first of all make Godot so you guys can see the whole thing. I better double check my tags as well before we get too into stream. I want to make sure that it works. Oh, excuse me. You fucking coming all up in here raiding and shit. Hi, how are you? Yo, let me get your shadow. Hi, just a guy. How are you? I'm just a girl. Just a chick on the internet making games, making video games. Alright, the shadow. Hey, you guys, coming in from Overgrown. If you didn't follow Overgrown, you should go back, follow Overgrown, and then come back here, you know, make sure you do the thing. Actually, wait, hold up, even one better. Twitch has like its own shout-out system now, where it puts the person at the top, so there you go, you can, okay, never mind. What is it? It's /shoutout or something? Yeah, /shoutout, and then Overgrown. There you go. Well, bam. Don't follow me, my streams suck ass. How dare. How dare. Now you know, now you need to play, no doubt. Just a girl. Is that a game? Yo. But anyways, hello, my name is Risey. It's your first time here, then I work on a game called Lightstone. Lightstone is a life sim where you get to tame dragons, and get to know the NPCs, build a town, do some farming, all that good old life sim stuff. For October, however, we're making a spooky Halloween game. So I'll go ahead and link our social so you guys can see the Twitter. Yeah, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. So this is our Twitter mainly for Lightstone stuff. For example, this is one of the characters. Obviously, a game having dragons in it. We have to have some dragon characters that you can marry. So this is one of the lovely ladies that you'll be able to marry. She's nice and sketched up. We did that, like at the beginning of the month? Yeah. This is like one of the interiors for the building we were working on. I've done a little bit more work on it since then, but obviously for at least half of October, we have been working on this little game, so about the last 2.5 weeks or so, and whatnot. Ooh, ads manager, that's like a new thing. Hey. You can snooze ads? That's a thing you can do? 3 times a stream you can just snooze ads? Okay, I tried to snooze the ad and immediately something went wrong. Like, fuck you. But yeah, so there you go. You guys can go check that out if you want. This is the game we're currently working on. It's kind of like a point and click sort of thing. And you kind of just come in here. It's like an escape room, right? So you can interact with things. This dude will also talk to you or whatever through the speaker. I'd like to do some animation and stuff like that. But we've basically got all the core gameplay set up here now. And we're ready to just like go through and like finishing things up here now. And basically this first room is supposed to be a really shitty room. It's supposed to be really easy to solve. My favorite thing is this keypad over here. If you look at it, he's like, sorry, that one's not part of the room. And if you look at it again, it's like the coolest thing in the room is part of the game. Oh no. Yeah, so the idea is that you start this escape room, and it's basically you're an escape room enthusiast. All right, you love escape rooms. You have done every escape room that is available to you, and you're really desperate. So you go on the Craigslist of escape rooms, escape list, and you find this unsolvable quotation marks escape room. And you get here, and it literally looks like this. And you're like, you're kind of sus. You're like, huh, it's not a great escape room. And then, hi, Joe. How are you, escapist? So yeah, and it's also in his basement, which is just really fucking sus, right? So you complete this. It was too easy, and you're just like, this escape room didn't even make sense. It was way too easy. How has nobody solved this? There's no way this has a zero. You basically shit talk the crap out of him, and the guy's like kind of sad. But then he's like, okay, hold on. I'm working on a second escape room. Way better, like way better. And you're like, well, I'm already here, so I may as well do it. So you go through this, he unlocks this door here for you, and you go through it. But it turns out that you're looking at it, it's like super cool. This looks fucking awesome. You know, like everything looks really realistic and stuff like that. And then something falls over and almost crushes you to death. And you're like, nah, I'm out. But when you try to leave, he's like, oh, no, you can't leave. That wasn't part of the deal. So then you start to think, oh, okay, that severed hand I saw maybe wasn't actually fake. And when you re-examine things at that point in the game, you start to, yeah, things are not fake anymore. So that's a thing. And, yeah. How did the character even get into the situation? Exactly like that. Exactly like a, yeah, big sus. Big sus, just some random... Guys, this is a question. If you went, first before that, thank you, just a guy. Also, I didn't even read the numbers. Your name was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's beautiful. And Sugar Dairy. Ooh, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I hope I did. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Joe. How was your last stream? I missed it. I was big sad about that because I was like, I think we were playing a game or something like that. I saw you come up, so I opened Twitch, right? But then I got distracted by the game, and then I never showed up. When I looked back over to my monitor, I was like, oh yeah, I was opening Twitch to go say hello to Joe. Just completely sidetracked, 100%. It was pretty great. Oh, you didn't collab stream with me? Oh my gosh, that would have been great. That's so not fair. Well, I knew that happened, but I wanted to watch, and I'm so it should have been great. It would have been great. I bet you it was great, Joe. All your streams are great. Oh, ow. Sorry, I just hit myself in the face with my glass. That's how mad I am. I just punched myself in the face with my glass. As your snooze for 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, you can snooze for 5 minutes like 3 times. I guess that means like if you're doing something, then it'd be good, I guess. Okay, there's one ad coming in 30 minutes. There we go. Now I can see it. The C and coffee sounds for concussion. Nap, you know me. You're welcome, Joe. If you guys don't know, go Joe. If you guys don't know Joe, go and check him out. He's an amazing pixel artist. He also works on video games, so you know that's a good thing. The first person to answer gets the fake high five. What does Wi-Fi stand for? Wait, hold on. There was a funny anagram that I heard of for that at one point. It was like, will I find, and then it was like inner peace. I can't remember, something really dumb like that. And now whenever I see Wi-Fi, that's all I think of, is like this really dumb anagram that I just can't remember anymore. It's the worst fucking thing. I think it's like wireless internet something something or some shit like that. Because honestly, like, what do I get? Like 30 cents from ads a month or some shit like that? Like, it's super low, super, super low. Maybe it's more for you though, Joe, because you have like a higher view count. But when you have a low, like 20 to 30 or less range, your ad revenue is just absolute shit. So it's like, ads are literally only there to drive your community away, to like drive people who are coming in away. It's so bad. But yeah. Like, do you know what I hate too? Those pre-roll ads that like give you a minute to talk to the streamer and then they start up. Like, that actually literally doesn't make sense because every single time, oh, maybe it does make sense now that I think about it. Cause like I get so mad because I'll like meet a new streamer, he does seem really cool, and then like a minute in I get hit with an ad, and with mine or whatever it is, I forget to come back to the stream after I mute the ad. Whatever it is, like I lose my connection that I'm forming with the streamer because I feel like interrupted. At least that the ad is literally right at the beginning. I can get through the ad and then check out the streamer, right? And I generally, if I then am conversing with the streamer or whatever and I like them, I stay. But like, it doesn't work the same. So if you get hit with a ad a minute in, so don't do that. I have like mine set to 30 minutes, but you know how that fucking is, you know? I hate that shit. How to make the camera follow the player only on the y-axis. Ah, yes, like this. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. I sort of cheated a little bit. First of all, my camera is actually on a remote transform 2D, which is not like the best. It's a little kind of bit laggy. Actually, I have, yeah. I wonder, yeah, there's no way to put this on, whatever. But I'm using smoothing, so like it should be fine anyways. But yeah, so I'm actually using like this remote transform 2D on to transform my camera, and I just transform the position. The other thing I've done, and you can kind of see it here if I draw the limits. So the limits of my camera are actually snapped into this area right here, which is going to be our play area, right? Like the room's going to extend once you leave this tiny escape room. And it'll go across, and so the camera actually can't move up or down even if my character does, because the limits are set to like the screen size. So that's like kind of a hacky way to do it if you want to do that. But if you do also want it to go up and down, it really is dependent on your character, right? So if I place my camera here, then on your camera, you could, for example, in your physics loop, just have it update to the character to like follow left or right. So yeah, like if you never want it to go up or down, then maybe setting a limit to your screen size would be fine. And that would be kind of a hacky way to do it if your character is moving like all over the place, but you only want the character to move left and right. Additionally, I wonder if the camera itself maybe has a way. Let's see, drag margins. Anchor mode? No. Yeah, I guess that's just how I would do it. You could always put it in a process loop if you wanted to, I guess, like a physics process loop and a script on the camera, and have this camera just always updating to be at the character position. That would be like another way to do it. Just have it like kind of follow the character that way. Generally, your camera shouldn't be on your character itself. That's just like bad practice, but it's also generally for smaller games, you just put the camera on the character anyways, because nobody's really gonna care or notice. So yeah. But yeah, let's see. If you don't do pre-roll and you run an ad every hour ago with like / commercial, you can take a break. If ads for like there, yeah, it stopped. So it stops it for a specific amount of time. Like running a 30-second ad, is 30 minutes. I think you get like 30 minutes of like time. So basically, probably when I go to refill my coffee or whatever, I will run an ad, but I usually forget. Hi, Tapir. You have that glowing shader? Yes, I want to see. You're going to work on a game called Lightstone. Lightstone is a life sim where you get to tame and raise dragons, live a comfortable life, get married if you want, build a town up, all the good like life sim stuff. You do farming if you want. You can check out that game here at my socials. It's our Discord, our Twitter, and all that good stuff. Etc. so on and so forth. You can see some of the stuff here. This is a house that we recently worked on. It's not 100% finished yet because I want to do a bunch of roofs at the same time to make sure I have good consistency between them. But yeah, stuff like this. And right now we're doing a game for Halloween, which I need to get into because we have about an hour to kind of finish up, hopefully this whole room. It should be a lot. We just have to put things in. Probably have like 1 or 2 things to draw out for this stuff, and I'll figure out if we are going to do updates like this. And then we'll be good to go. Yep, just smash it in chat. But same thing for everybody. If you guys have something to share, especially Cup of Joe, just literally just go grab your fucking Twitter and like smash that shit into chat. Seriously. Because everybody needs to see Joe's art. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, guys, so make sure that you share anything as long as it's like not against TOS. We try to keep it as PG-13 as we possibly can around here. Because I'm aiming to kind of like remove my 18 plus tag, which we originally had because I didn't trust any of you. I didn't trust any of you. And I was right too, okay? We've had some interesting conversations over the year. But yeah, I can say something secret. Oh, yes! Yes! Joe, please, guys, secret Joe art. Hello, come on, let's go. Let's see the glowing effect that you got. Does this have sound on it? Just in case my sound's really fucked up. This is a game that Tapir's working on. You're working on the glow effect, right? Oh, look at them glowing. Oh, the shader. Guys, shaders are amazing. Oh man, it's coming along, Tapir. Love some good glowy bits. Exactly. Oh, Tofu's monthly challenge got called off this month? Oh man, really? Yo, look at Yo, this is so spooky. I love it. Joe, I ever tell you I hate you though? Look, there's some people I just hate because obviously your art's amazing and that can't be allowed. You can't be allowed to have this amazing. It's literally highly illegal that your art be this good. Man, I love, okay, hold on. First of all, I think like the first thing that caught my eye was just like the shape of the bubbles coming out is super cool, and then the shape of like all the wisps around. Oh, goddamn, the dark area. I really struggle to do like negative drawings like this. So this is like hella cool. I love this so much. I hate you. That's so funny. I love your heart. I hate you. Yeah, it did. It was such a step out of my comfort zone. Bro, you can't even tell, honestly. The avatars are missing? Yeah, I think I was starting that up and then Steam crashed and I forgot about it. Hold on, guys. We'll get the steamy boys up. But yeah, alright, hey, but yeah, so what have you guys been up to this weekend? Steamy boys. This is why we're, oh no. I was about to launch into a conversation and be like, yeah, you can't get your morning started off with this is why we're 18 plus. Oh no. Joe, I can't remember. Is your channel 18 plus as well? What else? Yeah, don't tell my husband. Okay. We're gonna speed run this room a little bit. You're like, there's a clue and it literally didn't even do anything. This picture here, I think we're good with. We need a place to find the key. I think I'm literally just gonna add the key, like, partially hidden somewhere in this room, and you have to pick it up, like, maybe behind this box. So let's see here. Time to open the acid sprite. Who calls it acid sprite? Yo, Joe, you must know. Who is that? Every time he says that, I'm like, yes. Is it Vault? I don't know. I can't remember who calls what anymore. Yes, exactly. The acid sprite. That's the best name. So this is our like original concept. Let me just hide out our UI here. I'm gonna open up the items file, open recent. I hope items is on this. Yeah, right here. Nice, just gonna casually grab this key color. That definitely isn't sus at all. I'm gonna add this on the alt layer, because this is the layer we change. And it's literally just gonna be like... What if we just do something like this? We'll just do like a square with a little thing. Does that look like a key, everybody? Oh, I was gonna put it behind the box, though. Guys, that's clearly a key, right? Right? What if I do the top part like this? Does it look like a key? Oh no, I could do this, but that's a fucking chonky ass key. Oh no. Boy, are we fucking doomed here? This is the dark color. Is that actually the dark color? Oh, geez. We're gonna see if we can do something about that. Okay, we gotta make it look like it's in shadow a little bit here as well, I think. Let's casually do something like that. I might do more than that, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, hide it behind a little bit more. So let me just merge that down, scooch that over, grab this, move that over, grab this, move that over. Do I even want to question why that did not work? Wait, what? Hold on. Edit. Copy merged. Paste that there, then copied over. Ah, there we go. There we go, guys. Very conspicuous, right? Big key energy, seriously. Fucking Stevie. Joe, is that how you start your day off? If you don't start your day off with some steamy boys, I mean, are you really even starting your day? Okay, I think this is pretty, like, conspicuous. I think we can just do this, and it'll be good enough, you know? Maybe this one's less conspicuous, but I think I'll just like, yeah, let's just take this color and do this maybe. What do you guys think? It might actually be better if we do something like this. It could be like the ridge in the key, but I hate how bandy it looks. So either this or the other one, but that one doesn't look like a key, right? So yeah, we'll just swap these around real quick like this, and we're gonna go with that, I think. Clearly a key. Oh, you know what would maybe make it look more like a key if we did that? Doesn't make it look like oh no. It's not an old key though. Guys, it looks like this, okay? It's literally, you know what? Honestly, hear me out. It should just be like that. This is what we should do. It should literally just be laying on the ground like this. Alright, don't even at me. What do you guys think? Just lay it on the ground like that. Still pretty conspicuous. Still pretty conspicuous. I don't think anybody's gonna not see that, you know? And we could just call it shiny object or whatever. I think as long as you got that little bit of gold. Yeah, that like really bright bit at the end is like hella bright. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this. It's open, but we need to open our house objects here so we can pop this in. Apparently I did not paste that. There you are. There you are. Toss that right there. Cool doodle. Hi, Lonnie. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Work call. Yeah, good luck. I'm doing good. How are you? Just working on the good old Halloween game. Trying to speed run finishing up this room, you know. So here's my plan right now. The books are gonna be one thing. I think what happens is when you go to shuffle the books, be like, I shuffled the books into the correct order, and slip of paper fell out, or have it be like it spells 2, 4, some shit like that, like some numbers. So like that. I think it's gonna be like the spines lined up and read like for some shit like that probably, which means I'll have to like kind of draw a little bit on it, which should be fine. I'll just like take a light red, draw a bit on the books, and it'll be okay. So let's pop over into here. We need to add this kind of like key on the ground, so let me go ahead. Which one would be a good one to do? The books maybe? You have a special one though. Yeah, event books. Well, not that you're not gonna have it, so yeah. Okay then. I wanna do one that has an image on it, like one of these items. And I think I guess let's just do the keypad. That's gonna be the easiest one, right? Okay. So this is going to be our floor key. Key on floor? Floor key. Let's just call it floor key. I don't want to see key in two like places and think it's like something else. Okay, we're gonna remove that. We're gonna make a new thing here. It's gonna inherit from event. There we go. And it's gonna be called key. Floor key. Apparently with some very, very capital-y letters. There we go. Floor key. And make sure we're just putting this in the right spot. Yep, events. Cool. Create that. So because of our event thing that we have here. Yo, I know. Hey, glad things are going well. I'm alive. Yeah, this is fine. Bro, seriously, wait, hold on. This is fine. Just doing some morning bug testing for one of my games before going down to the pixels. Yo, why no? Hey, wait, no. Wait, fuck. I can say your name, I swear. It's just that there's more than 2 letters in it, which makes it difficult for me to pronounce. So if you could just like go change your name to something that's 2 letters long, that would be great, okay? We're gonna call you Y from now on. Why not? If you wanted to share something about your game, by the way, please feel free to just yeet a link like directly into chat and we'll check it out. Obviously saying that you're wanting to work on the pixels, you can always come back and share your game later if you want to wait. Or if you have something else you'd like to show off, like a different one or whatever it is. Wayne. Where? Do you know what that reminds me of? Have you ever, maybe, is this reference too old now? Am I just that old? Is that reference too old now, guys? Yeah, I didn't realize you were making this the whole game. I assumed it was just a spooky piece. I was like, it's so good. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's a whole ass game now. Seriously, look, it does whole ass things, guys. You can interact with this. You can interact with the speaker up here. It does things as well. Blah, 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 blah. Ta-da! Okay. I'm also old. I feel that's so fucking hard. Oh no. It's a crisp font for that. It helps to feel a lot. It's very crispy, isn't it? I really like this font too. Like, I think it works very well. It's got a little tiny bit of subpixeling because of the size, but I think that the size is just like perfect. You actually can't play the game too small, but it actually still works, you know, even at like this side. You can still make out what it says, so it's good. Obviously being a 1080 around somewhere around here is going to be the best. I'm on a 2K monitor, so this looks smaller on my monitor than it would at full size. But yeah, so spooky game. I'm gonna make it so you can play with controller as well if people want. So I had to make sure that like the interact key or whatever would also work. Now we have to set up using an item. I have a question for you guys, real quick here. Hey, my friends and family of chat. Do you guys think that it should attempt to use whatever item is currently in your hand by using the interact key? So, for example, you walk up to an item in front. Actually, I think I've literally just talked myself out of that, because let's say you walk up to an item, right? And you want to try to interact with it. But, like, that item doesn't, like, if you walk up and talk to an item, it'll kind of give you a hint about what to use on it, right? Like, oh, this looks like this or something, and that could hint the player at, like, what to use on it. But if you have something in your hand all the time, you wouldn't be able to do that. Or you'd have to, like, scroll to an empty. We'd have to add, like, an empty part in the inventory, and then you'd have to scroll to it just to interact with the item without trying to use whatever's in your hands. So yeah, I think we will have us, if that made any sense at all. Basically, I'm saying it would always be trying to use whatever item is in your hand. And so like you'd never be able to get any contextual like talking of an item. Yo, Stiz, ayo, ayo. Yeah, I know, like a whole week. It's been like a whole fucking week. No, I know you've been hella busy because of your game jam and stuff like that. How did that go, by the way? I know I asked you about your aftermath and, you know, hopefully you're just hanging out and chilling. But how did that go in the end? I know you said you got a couple people to play it as well. And, did Whitefall get around to playing it yesterday? I was kind of like working while I was lurking, so I didn't get to see his whole stream. I'm hella old, Wayno. Now what the fuck is Wayno? Oh no. But yeah, Wayno, yo, tell me if you can, at the least, like, what kind of game are you working on? I was more referring to the fact that we literally talked 20 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, that. Do you know what's so funny? Is there was like a 50-50 chance I got that sarcasm. I understand the sarcasm. I should have gotten that sarcasm. Actually, you know what? It's more like a 90-10% chance I would have gotten that sarcasm. But my brain... Look, guys, I haven't been drinking enough coffee. Clearly, You know? You understand? Contextual is always most smooth. All the brain cells been making the rounds. Yeah, just in case you guys are not aware, in this chat, we all share a singular brain cell. You know, that brain cell used to belong to me as the streamer, but then one day I loaned my single brain cell out to somebody in chat, and ever since then, it's just been like fucking making the rounds in chat. So just saying, if I were doing math at literally any point during the day, guys, I'm gonna need the brain cell back. Okay, I'm just saying. But I was trying to dig up a link and I was like, oh no, take your time, absolutely. I'm like literally streaming for the next 5 hours. So, I mean, you have 5 hours to find that link, bro. Give me a lot on the programming end. Could always call your empty slot interact. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's actually was my idea, if I had to do that. But then I realized, oh, but if you ever want to do that, you would have to literally scroll all the way over to the empty slot anytime you want, and then you'd have to like try an item, and then you're like, I can't figure out, and you gotta scroll back to the empty slot. So I think as far as quality of life goes, it's like not great. And this game is on the smaller side anyways. So, you know. So we're gonna override our interact, which is a void function because there's nothing being called back. And what we're gonna do for this is we're gonna say, hey, if, oh, you know what else I wanted to add in real quick, actually, to an event? Down here, I want in-out input. want to create a kind of like a destroy function. I don't think I'm going to put it up there. I don't have a general functions area yet, apparently. So I guess I'll put it down here. This is just where we're gonna put other. Congratulations, the other section is born. Guys, don't ask about my dividers, okay? My brain does not handle chunks of text very well. So I need the dividers so that when I scroll through things, I can see it more clearly. I try really hard to keep my code organized in a way I can see it, but obviously when you're writing larger sections of code, it's hard to do that, so you know. Game installed. Yep. Jam showed it. Yeah. I did see that. Oh, but it only. Wait, yeah. Okay. He did play it. Yeah, I think he also said, you got Vimlark and perhaps Show? And obviously saw. I can't remember who you said played it, but yeah, you did say a couple people played it. Yo, Stiz, I was laughing so hard. White Vault gets so confused sometimes. I'm pretty sure he called me Stiz yesterday. I don't know if you noticed that, but that fucking killed me. I love him so much. Let's see. Not Joe, but Vimlark. Vimlark starter and Q. Okay, that's who it was. Everybody's been doing sweet game jams. I need to catch up. Yeah, I actually wanted to do a game jam for October, but there wasn't any like longer game jams to do. So I was like, you know what? We'll do a personal game jam, guys, and that's kind of what we're doing, trying to get this done for October. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this in advance so everybody's aware. I will be streaming on the weekend. Very, very likely. Because I don't think we're going to get this done by Friday. I had planned to kind of game jam this week and sort of like stream or keep working on the game after hours and like late into the night, as you do with the game jam. But Trella is actually leaving for Spain on Friday. So that means I want to spend as much time as possible with him before Friday, and he leaves on his work trip. So what that means is I'm probably only going to be working on the game here and there. And if Trella's like doing something else on maybe after stream, like today, I think he said he has to like get some stuff packed and whatnot. But then, on the weekend instead, we're going to hardcore finish this game. Hopefully gonna hardcore finish this game. I'm not gonna, be too painful if we don't finish it for the 31st. But, hey, maybe we'll just get to work on it on the 31st. We'll spend Halloween together, which I think is Monday. So yeah, that's the plan. Is I'm gonna stream this weekend and we're gonna hopefully finish this game up. All right. But yes, hi Slacker, how you doing? How you been doing? I'm making a bunch of games. My current task is a slasher horror game called Screaming Savage Blood Death. Kinda NES with real dirty feeling pixels. Sure, bid my buddy's working on. Oh, let's see. Dirty pixels. Yo, I was trying. Definitely dirty pixels. Yo, look at this. Look at this. Can we just say real quick here? That fucking house, bro. I don't know why, but that just like, oh god, I love that house. Also, the effect and the colors that are going on here are hella nice. Yo, I love me some like bright colors like this fuchsia that you've got going on leading into the background. An ad in 30 seconds. Okay, guys, in 30 seconds, I'm going to grab my coffee, and then I'm going to come back, and then we are going to do things, okay? So we're going to, again, speedrun the fuck out of this. So, yeah, I guess enjoy your ad or whatever. Let me know what ad you get, actually. Okay, bye. I love the shark. I'm like, yes! Yo. Yo. I I've actually seen like those commercials, bro. It's like the weirdest thing, right? And like I hate that they're like I think there's a spicy one, right? Like they were pushing the spicy cheat. If you guys haven't seen it, Cheetos came out with mac and cheese. I don't know how I feel about it. Like it'd be kind of like doesn't Doritos also have a mac and cheese? I'm pretty sure Doritos mac and cheese is like a thing, right? Now I'm not gonna lie though, Doritos mac and cheese is fucking amazing, but I can't remember if they made an official one or not. But that would basically be the same thing, right? Like, would you buy Doritos mac and cheese off the shelf? I don't know because it wouldn't be like Doritos mac and cheese, which is like this, right? It would be like probably mac and cheese with Dorito dust on it. I feel like that's what they would do with the official one, or just like artificial Dorito flavoring, which really is not the same as this. If you guys never had Doritos mac and cheese, it's actually really good and you should definitely try it. I've only ever tried it like I think once or twice, but legit, it's legit. So yeah, there you go. James, your game is looking hella awesome. Let me just finish up this video here real quick. Are those darts, by the way? Got fucking smashed. Oh, I love the way the text scrolls at the bottom of the screen there too. Like at the bottom, you can see that. 2100 hours. Oh my gosh, the colors changed. Yo, that was... I almost said really sexy for some reason. I don't know why colors changing is like really sexy to me. Oh, well then. Yo. I'm so glad we came to your Twitter page so that this tweet was deleted by the tweet author. What happened? Oh no. Right, Joe? You know, it's pretty good, right? The spicy one is like red. It's because, yeah, like, it's kind of scary. I don't know if I could eat that, like, just bright ass red mac and cheese. Day night cycle and everything changes. Ah, that's what the text was scrolling along the bottom. That's awesome. That's really cool. Are you using like a shader for that, or do you have like all separate images? The official one sounds like yeah, exactly. James is a wonderful character. Oh man. Yeah, I'm glad. He's awesome. Okay. You said that James was doing like the art for it. So I assume that this is I assume he's doing the art, right? Because you said you were working with it on him. Yeah, it is darts. Nice. It definitely comes across. We're trying to keep the idea of things being something you'd find on like a campground and use in like a really scrappy way. Bro, do you know what campgrounds have? An unexpected... Actually, I'll ask you guys this. What do you think that campgrounds have like an unexpected amount of? Okay? You could say casual things like insect repellent, because you'd assume all campgrounds have like a crazy amount of insect repellent and stuff like that. Oh, you're doing the art. Okay. James is doing everything else. Well, you know what? I would argue that the art side of things is just as hard as the programming things, and I say that because I do both. Depends on the game, though. Wait, I'm here program. Yeah, look, hold on, guys. Opposite. You know what's so funny? I'm pretty sure Wayne even said earlier that you were doing pixels, and I just like completely disregarded that. No big deal. What were we writing? We're writing like a disable function, right? So disable, is that actually already a function? Yeah, deactivate. So deactivate is gonna be different than disable, and I don't want to confuse myself in the future, so we need a name for a function that is going to disable this. So it won't be selectable anymore, and all sorts of stuff. And I think for the most part, it's gonna disable the hitbox. Like that's one thing we need to do. So we'd say hitbox2.get child, and then it only has one child. You don't have hitboxu? Oh, hotboxu? Oh god, that's not the right word, guys. Our hitboxu, our good child, 0. It should only have the 1 child. But maybe we should just say, collision. What's it called? Collision shape 2D. Right? And they're all called that. Yep. Just in case I ever did, like, add something in there. And then we'll say, oh, actually, you know what? Even better than that. We could just say monitoring, or monitorable equals false. We could say hitboxu dot. So this is the thing, right? We can change the monitoring and monitorable, or we can change the thing. I think this is gonna be better, and it's gonna be get node instead of get child because we're using a string. Oh, thank you for automatically passing that string. You're still helpful, Godot 3.5. Not as helpful as Godot 4, but hey, you're getting there. So what is your partner programming in, by the way? Not great, just have dumb art brain. Yo, Wadi, do you want to see my pixel art progress real quick here? I spent like I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot. But there was a time when my pixel arts were rather sketchy compared to my current one. I spent like a year just learning how to do it. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Let's use your brain, Ria. Let's go to your actual game, and then we're going to maps. And it's on like this old map here. Yeah, this one. Yo, this was like my progress over the course of a year. Learning how to pixel art. I like didn't really ever do trees or anything like that. Now, in my defense, I did come from a digital art background. So I was very, very lucky coming into pixel art from a digital art background. However, not everything in digital art translates very well. I also never did environments. Like I never draw buildings. I never drew anything like that. So, you know, I did not exactly have a skill base. So I was learning a lot of things at once. And I was also learning programming at the same time over a year, about a year and a half until I was comfortable with it. Guys, holy hell, this was an adventure, okay? Learning it, look at them tree cats. Yo, hello Thez, how you doing? I think it's the Soup Master, which is fucking amazing name, by the way. And Cram, hi, hello. Thank you guys so much for the follow. We love new friends. Sick trees. Thanks, Soup. Yo, aw, thanks, Joe. I know Joe's seen these trees like 6 bazillion times, but hey, that's a lot of layers. It is a lot of layers. This like whole thing is a whole thing, guys. There's a lot going on here. Obviously, the most important layer is the flatten button. It's like flatten and save. Real quick here, funny story about that. I actually legitimately, guys, flattened an entire house one time and then saved it by mistake. An entire fucking house. This is the most distressing thing. When I came back and I was like, no. So I was sad and I made this button and put it above the house. Wait, hold on. I think I still have this old house. This is a lot of old art here right now. Do I still have that? Callie's house? Yeah, this is the old house. I flattened this whole fucking house and it needed like a winter version and stuff too. And like, I had started on like the back, like the tree underneath these leaves and stuff like that. But yeah, look, these are like old cherry trees. This is the new cherry tree. They're quite different, right? Ignore the capybara. They're just there to be there. Fuck, I just saw the cat hair flying in my face. But yeah, the current farm that we're actually working on is, what are you farmed to? You're over here again, aren't you? No, actually, yeah, there you are. This is the current farm they're working on. Obviously, our pixel arts have definitely come up in the last year. So imagine that last house, guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Whatever. I closed the file. But that last house we just looked at versus this is what our current houses look like. Minus the roof, which is still a work in progress, and some of the stone down here in front. But I'm not 100% sold on how I'm doing it yet, so I'm holding off on that for quite this second. But yes, there you go. We love a good cappy. Exactly. Nice catch. Literally everybody gets it wrong. It's my brain wanted to shorten it to soupy, but or sorry, it says because like the O like almost interrupts my brain functions, but hey, it ended up working. Progress. Yeah, I think by the end of this project, like I'm gonna have so many this is where I started and this is where I ended up like kind of things, right? And honestly, like I really enjoy working on this stuff. Even like the grass has evolved. Like this is the newer grass like that I drew. The old one is not as great. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna have at the end of this, which is crazy. Hold on, let me show you. The very first, oh, I apparently don't have it here anymore. Hold on, we're delving into Steam. I was like, guys, we're gonna speed run this. Hold on, library. We're gonna pop in. We need some good old RPG Maker. So before I learned how to code, I actually used RPG Maker and just bullied it into doing what I was wanting. And this is what gave me the confidence to learn how to code and everything like that, right? So here we go. This is the very first version of this game ever, okay? What is the space to interact with things? And it works, actually. Like, the time works. All of this works. You can actually, like, plant crops, and the crops grow up. And I don't think I ever got around to, like, selling the crops in this, but, I think you could just... Can you just lift up those? No, you can't just lift that up. Let's see here. How do I go to the next thing? I think it's this. Ah, there we go. Okay, I found it. But yeah, my point is that everything worked, and it was crazy. Oh, frick. What is the alt? Alt is the used item key. I fucking found it, okay? I even got this to work, which was, holy crap, getting the watering to work in this was a hell of a time, guys. So yeah, anyways, this was a version of the game, like super, super old. And that exists. And so like when I finish this project far in the future, I'll be able to look back and be like, that was the beginning of this game development journey, like doing real game development and stuff. So like super awesome. How are you doing, Jess? Is it a giant piece or tiled out? Would I blow your mind if I said I'm doing both? RIP layers. Yeah, seriously. Working as a pretty big PogChamp, but I'm actually totally fucking cheating my grass. I'll show you real quick, but then we really have to get back to what we're doing. Actually, you know what? There's a video on my Twitch of me working on this grass, but literally I just have a brush in a sprite here. Hold on. Which is, I think, this brush? No, this brush. Ah, well, that's the upside down version. Hold on, here's the right side up. So literally what I do is I throw on the spray tool with this brush and I just kind of like make a bunch of this and then I select the color below it and we do like some more. It's very messy and it does require some cleaning up, but it gives such a beautiful effect. Like, thank you, Sprite, for doing this for me and allowing me to do pretty grass because yes, I needed this in my life. But yeah, so like I said, requires a little bit of cleanup, but it's generally like pretty nice. And it looks so fluffy and everything too, right? Then on top of that, I have a secondary brush. So I come back in, and I don't think I have it on here actually right now. But it's like this, but much smaller. And I come back in and I kind of like go over top of it. And well, it looks like we're on a tile layer right now, which is not actually very good. But yeah, I come back in and you can see like I've added like individual little pieces over top like this. And then I actually go back in again and I like take this and like the next lightest up color and I do like half opacity. And I actually fill this with this layer. So it fills like the background area kind of, and there you go. That's basically how I do my grass. Now I haven't actually finished it yet. This is sort of like a pseudo tile that I'm using right now. You can actually see that it's tiled when you zoom out super far, but you can't tell when you're zoomed in that it's tiled. That's the goal. So basically I just made a really huge area of grass and then I layered it in a tile across like all the grassy area. And then what I'll do is for polish later on, I'll come back and I'll kind of like draw over that huge area of grass with some specific areas of grass. So like, for example, here at the shoreline, like there'll be a darker edge of grass here that we'll need to do. And maybe we even have like this, some sand like come out into this area or something like that, right? Like whatever it is that we need to do. So yeah, that's some stuff. And yeah, there you go. I like that method. Such a huge time save for doing large pieces. Exactly. Like honestly, and a lot of people, now this grass is very messy. You can see it like in here, some areas, but this grass gives a very watercolor kind of like effect feel. And that's what I really like that. I'm a huge fan of like sketchy, kind of messy sort of stuff. And while that might not be great for a game, I think from an artistic point of view, like it does look really nice. And honestly, guys, is anybody really looking that close at every single blade of grass? No. So as long as it looks pretty overall, we'll be good. I do think I need to upgrade the contrast a little bit here and there, maybe like make it darker so it matches more with the contrast that I do in the buildings and stuff. But that's really easy. I can just literally color replace and we'll be good. So yeah. Wait, did I ask a question? That Crumble and McGorley are saying. Oh no. I've already forgotten. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna close that down because we got shit to do, guys. We're working on this game. Real quick here before we get back into work, if you guys are new here, you haven't been here in a long time, my name's Risey. I work on a game called Lightstone, which was the assets that you just saw. You can see more on that project here. If I pop my socials for you, we got a Discord, etc., so on and so forth. Well, bam. Right now, we are working on this lovely game, which, is it gonna let me run? Yes, it should. No, it won't, because I didn't actually do anything here. I'm just gonna pass on that right now. But basically, yeah, it's this little point and click kind of game where you can do things like this, and this guy will talk to you, and there's a story, but we're trying to do it for Halloween, and if you are interested in that, then it should be playable. Put it up for like a buck or whatever on itch afterwards, so that I can justify spending a month on this. Maybe make a little bit of money. So hey, if you guys want to support fellow game devs, or you know, support pixel artists, which I am both, you can do that by spending the buck on that there. Or I don't know. Well, I'll have to ask people at the end if they think like it's worth that. I think maybe we could potentially bump it up to $5, but that's asking a lot, right? Like, so I might not do that. I don't think it'll be worth that, but I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? I'm sure you guys will be like, yeah, go for it. You'll tell me what it's worth, right? And I'll just go. I think maybe putting it for $1 and then allowing for donations would be the best, so that people can kind of like pay what they want for the game, right? And or come back and donate whatever they want, or they feel the game was worth afterwards. That would be really nice. Okay, hair. Hair touching face, no good. Give me money, I make cool game. Dev life, hashtag dev life, guys. As an artist, don't be afraid to put a price you deem worthy. Yeah, exactly. I guess for games, like I'm really nervous about it, because like I don't think I've ever actually put up a game for monetary value. We did this one game jam game. I guess the thing is, like, I would prefer almost exposure at this level over. So if this could get me more exposure on my Twitch and on like the game that I'm like my main game project, that would be awesome. So if I put it a little bit cheaper, I could get a little bit more, but honestly, it's not gonna be that much, right? And if you think like $5 versus $1, if you have 2 people buy it for $5, 2 people, that's worth 5 people worth of purchases, right? But also, if somebody buys it for $1 and then like donates fucking 15 or some shit like that because they're a nice person, yo, the world of the economy is a hard world. So I think at the end of this, on near Halloween, I'll kind of maybe do a poll or something like that. I'll ask people, be like, hey, what do you guys think this game is worth? And then we'll see from there, you know? Don't be nervous about your nurses stuff. Oh, thank you. I just think the game is worth it, you know? That's like the thing. Aw, thanks, guys. You just make me feel. Oh, we check every. Crumble. Just gonna put you on the blacklist for people allowed to play my game right now. I should do more large form environments like that. I'm so used to doing like tile-based projects where I have to super scrutinize what I'm using for stuff like that. There's a lot of right. I'm trying to do a mix. So I'm trying to do a mix of like tiles and non-tiles, which is definitely and a lot of time it's just tiles, but then I paint over the tiles, is kind of seemed to be where it goes. So yeah. Also, tile in beta Aseprite is literally fucking amazing. Okay. Here we go. Time to get into the speed running. Are you guys ready? Interacting, the floor key. So some things need to happen here. We had to stick deactivate that we're putting in. It's actually different. So we have activate and deactivate. This is when you hover over it and non-hover over it. It's like which one is the currently active item that you've selected. Now that I think about it, that we actually want to add in this function, which was not planned, a little bit different. So what should we call this function? That we're not going to confuse it with deactivate, which is when it becomes unselected. What could we call it? And also we want to ask the disabled is going to equal true. It's disabling it, so I want to like disable it, but like we would also say visible is equal to false. I think like it'll just make it invisible and disable that everyone use beta Aseprite for top. Yeah, so it's a little buggy, and it's kind of a little bit like annoying to get used to, but god damn is it worth it, okay? It is so worth it, like so incredibly worth it. I hope I didn't save that file before I closed it. Do you guys think I saved that? Oh, nope. Okay, thank God. Oh, no. Oh, no, it just question marks. Okay, there we go. We're good. What's a better function name? I could just call it disable for now and then change it. Turn off. We could just call it turn off, you know? I have 1.3 and I feel like I can never use it right. Poor Joe. You know what? Aseprite is turning into one of those things where there's literally so much fucking quality of life that it's almost impossible to find all of it, you know? And then you do something forever and then you find out there's this super cool quality of life thing and you're just like, damn, I wish I knew about that. What is touching on nose? I'm having like one of these days, guys. I've used the tools in quite a few programs. I think that's the only one that isn't comparable is like promotion, but the programs a lot. Jeez, what is promotion? I've never even heard of that. Aseprite is literally just the king of Pixar programs, guys. Let's all nod our heads in agreement here, because I think everybody can agree. Aseprite is the king of pixel art programs. There are other usable programs, but they just don't have the same quality of life and like the same amount of tools and everything like that Aseprite literally has. That's just really good for like animating sprites, like literally everything that you could want to do with Pixar you can pretty much do with it. So it's like Joe needs to get in a call. I'll show you how to use promotions. Is very overwhelming. Senpai Wayne, right, you said Wayne. Okay, so anyways, fuck, not disable. Hide? But you could just call it hide. No, there's already a function called hide. We can't call it that. It would be nice if I could just set the visibility to false, but I can't. Oh, wait, hold on. What if I do this? Okay, how about instead of calling a function, why don't we just say something like on visibility change to disable the hitbox? Okay, let's do that. On function on visibility. Well, I get confused. Well, I forget that that's there. We have to think about future RIA here. I think I am gonna forget that this is there. So it's probably better that I just call a function. Okay, never mind. I was gonna basically make it so that when you change the visibility, it actually automatically like makes the hitbox invisible or untargetable. I mean, no, that's definitely the better way to do it. Okay, hold on. I re-talked myself back into it. Invisibility changed. I don't know if it passes through a true or a false, so let's go ahead and see here. I'm gonna have to connect this through code because there's no way that I'm going through every single one of these and connecting it. I would just be connecting from here, right? Let's see if it updates it. Node, canvas item, visibility changed, on visibility changed. Okay, let's see if that actually connects all of them real quick. Over here to the game. Yeah, it connected all of them. Oh, but we have this super fucking ugly. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it through script. So... Disconnect. Up here in our ready function. Hey, buddy. Could I please ask you? Do I not have the name here as well? Hold on. On ready bar name powder gonna equal this. But if it's activating and deactivating all the time, we're actually calling this quite often. I did forget to make this a thing like this. There we go. Now it's not gonna be using the get function every time. But yeah. What was I gonna do? So amazing. Like, so amazing. You would just type like signal name dot connect and then the function name, and that's it. Literally like that. That is fucking amazing because functions are first class objects in Godot 4, which means like you can literally just set the function like this by using its name. Holy shit, is it amazing, guys. Yo. Hi. Where's TTS? TTS? Question marks? Did you just get scammed? I think TTS just scammed you, bro. Hi, Peacock. How are you? Hi. I see you in White Fault stream literally all the time. Literally all the time. The yellow rat from that game. Wait, do you have a screenshot? Sorry to get you off to. Oh no, it's totally okay. Totally okay. How's the development going? It's going. Definitely. Trying to speedrun this game. Trying to speedrun this room, but it's not going. Hold on, let me quickly read. Do you make the tiles in Sprite and then use them in Godot, or are you just fully fleshing everything? I'm fully doing everything in Sprite. I have my layers set up in Godot. So like for example, now Godot 4 tile mapping is way different than 3.5. It's been completely rewritten. So they now have like an event sort of thing. So I have my trees on that event like layer. And so I have 3 different types of trees. I have real trees, which are the ones the players chop down and actually do things, and you can plant them and interact with them. I have fake trees, which are slightly darker. They have a different color palette. And they, like, you can't chop them down or do anything with them, but you can walk behind and around them. And then I have the fake trees. And so I have, like, real trees, real trees, and the fake trees. And the fake trees are the ones that are literally just an image pasted on the background layer. So I have one big background layer that's all, like, one thing. And then I have, like, my collision and stuff all set up on that. And then I have another layer above it that's like things that are above the character. And then I also have another layer that's like things that the player can like walk around and go behind and stuff like that, which are basically like an object layer. So that's kind of like what I have. It do be going. It hella be going. You don't know Pokemon? Well, look, I have a horrible memory, okay? So I could, maybe I should just do it from memory. I should just do it from memory. You're right. I'm gonna be drawing with my mouse because obviously I have my mouse out today. And then the real fake tree, exactly, which is actually like a real tree, but it's fake. It's actually just part of the background, but you think you can walk behind it, but actually you can't. That's actually also a thing, but I didn't want to get so much into it. Yacht Club. Oh yeah, Yacht Club is great. Really cool farm with workflows is different, especially if you're just like A-spray Photoshop. Yeah, definitely. I think my brain's overheating. Mine too. Okay, real quick here, we're gonna zoom. I'm gonna go into Sai. I'm going to draw this in 60 seconds. I'm not gonna have a timer. We're just gonna ask to do it for us. I can't say her name too loud or she'll like boot up early. Okay, guys, the yellow mouse from memory. God, what does the tip of his tail look like? Is there a mark? No, it's not. It's brown near the base of the tail, and there's nothing at the end of the tail. I feel like whenever I used to draw Pikachu from memory, I would always put like a black tip on his tail, but that's actually not... That doesn't exist. I don't know why I thought that existed at one point in my life. I literally grew up with Pokemon, guys. Alexa, start a timer for 60 seconds. Alright, here we go. Okay, right now, hold on. Obviously, the big-ass ears. Okay, let's do color at the speed of light. Alexa, how much time do I have left?
You have 20 seconds left.
Oh! My hand's so shaky. Oh my god, that's sloppy. Hold on. I think we're gonna be going a little bit over time here, guys. Fuck, I can't remember where the rest of the fucking lines are. I think these are actually like a much lighter brown. Alexa, stop. Hold on. Hold on. We're still speed drawing. Don't even worry about it, guys, okay? Don't even worry about it. I am not going to grace you all by looking at chat. Oh my god, my hand's so shaky. Come on, hand. Come on, hand. You can fucking do it. You can do it, hand. I believe in you. What's the face I was gonna go for here? Hold on, hold on. It's beautiful. And a little pink tongue, obviously necessary. There. It's perfect. Checks out. Feel that pose in my soul. Pikachu technically. Guys, I'm fucking like overheating and to turn on my fan. Let me know if it's annoying. There we go. Good enough. I feel like I'm missing something, like something important, and I can't remember what it is. Oh wait, there's a white spot. Alright, literally like this. I mean, technically he's got that little bit of brown down here. We are missing that. Brown. There we go. And that's not the right color of brown. Maybe, do you guys think... The thing is, it's all in one layer, so it's not like we could really even fix it anyways. Let me just casually, before I post this, we're gonna erase some sketchiness going on up in here. Just kind of like... Meow. Not gonna lie, that looked a little bit phallic there. We don't have to think about that. What is this fucking arm here? I think this is actually a gap, okay? Talk about getting derailed. Weren't we supposed to like speed run something? Okay, well anyways, there. I'll just leave it like this. I'll erase this one too, so we have a little bit of context. There we go. Okay, so now all that's left to do is merge that, obviously. Merge down. Crop it. Canvas. Edit. Nah. Trim. Trim. Where is trim in here? Where? Trim. Excuse me. I know you're in here somewhere. I guess I'll just like do this. I'll just select the stuff and then say hey, crop. Crop by selection. There we go. Oh, whatever. File. Save as. PNG. Boop. In sketches. This is always going to be called, what should we call this? Pikachu. Spelled it like this. Hold on. I just spelled it like PIK underscore a chew. As in sneezing. It's beautiful. Just gonna save that. Yes, we're saving with opacity. There we go. We're closing and it's gone forever. Now we're just gonna post that to our Discord with literally zero fucking context. As is the way. So I go to my drawing folder, then over to sketches. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Open that up and paste that. And there it is. It's beautiful. Fucking face. Okay. I'm glad we just spent 10 minutes on that. The only thing I hate in Expert is the palettes. The palette indexing always messes with me so damn much. Yeah, especially if you're using like index mode. It can be like really good if used in one way and really bad if used in a different way, right? Okay, on visibility change. We want to make it so that you can't select that area anymore. So, and up here we were connecting it, right? So, connect visibility change the hitbox. So hitbox dot get node, and we're gonna ask it to get. Why did I delete this before? Well, it's whatever. There it is. Dot disabled is going to equal the opposite of our visibility. So equals opposite to visible. Is how that works. Hair, I literally just saw you fly up in front of my face and then touch my nose. I hate you. There we go. So now whenever the visibility is changed, it will indeed. You know what? I think this deserves to actually be up here. And then I'm not going to make this change item. I'm going to be like manage. There we go. Because that's, hey, because that's what this is doing. Cool. All right. Now we go to floor key. One other place I do have to actually change that though is in something else, because I did this in the newspaper. So here. Oh, also I need to use set deferred. Actually, we should definitely do something like this instead, because generally when you change stuff like that, you want to do it. But yeah, so now I don't need this weird function anymore. I could just say disable. Which I... Oh, no, we're just changing visibility, right? So here I can just say visible equals false, and it's going to disable it. Well, bam. Done. Here, same thing. We're literally just going to be disabling it after it's been interacted with. Swasker HUD, we say Caralog. Okay, that's a little bit backwards on here. Caralog, because we're asking our character to say something, and what we're asking our character to say is, There's... There was? Oh no, we'll say there's. Present tense. There's a partially... There's a hidden key behind... There's a hidden key behind the box. Well, okay, what's clever we could say here, you know? I generally avoid indexes. I'm working on something. Yeah. If you're like specifically kind of doing some index stuff, then it's probably a good way. Yeah, no problem. What does Whiteball call you? I can't remember. Whiteball calls me a different name every time I'm there. It's fucking great. Oh, you get 3 snoozes per. I see. So I can actually push. I see this ad thing here now. I can actually like push my ads back hella far. All right. Well, anyways, there's a key hidden behind the box. There's a. I can't use the word poorly because I use that somewhere else. There's a. What can we write here? I think this key was supposed to be hidden. I think this was supposed to be hidden. Or we could say something like, is this supposed to be considered hidden? Is this considered hidden? Maybe this is considered hidden? Hi, Griff! Let me think. What can we possibly do here, guys? Is this supposed to be hidden? No, because I already said, is this supposed to be horror or whatever for the spaghetti on the floor, which is, you know, like the old guts or whatever from back in the day. Yeah, I think I'll just say there's a key hidden here. Like this. And then you gain the key. So yields. We're gonna yield on that. Yield for the care log to finish. So completed. And then yields are now wait in Godot 4. They also look hella nicer. It would be like this. It would be like a wait and then this. And then dot completed. It would be like this. I think like this looks way nicer than this, in my opinion. But yeah, just another like quality of life. That's great. So for yielding for that, we gain an item. The item we're gonna gain, so we're gonna ask our HUD, which controls our inventory. Gain item. Gotta slide into lurk for a bit. Time to get my work on and probably get more. I'll be back. Yeah, not a problem, Lee. Yo, thank you for stopping by. This is the hair. That's okay. It's sort of attached to my head still a little bit. Fuck off there. Oh, fucking pin this hair back. There we go. Hair has been pinned, everybody. Let it go on the left side now. I have a lot of tiny hairs that are like right around my face. Just in case you're wondering why the fuck I keep touching my face. So we're gaining a... What's it called? I did name it something here. I called it an old key. Like that. Of course, figured it'd be nice to break out of infinite murker mode. Yeah, I feel like that a lot. Usually I'm working on stuff like this, so I like have to lurk in a lot of places. But every once in a while, like especially in Joe streams or like White Vault streams or anybody like that, I tend to break out of like my lurk mode and like actually participate every once in a while. Okay, then we have to actually do it. So let's go ahead and set this sucker up. So here, oh man, did I duplicate keypad for this? Let me go into here, easy lock. Do you have a thing, right? Yeah, okay, I'll just duplicate that because I want to use it. Pop it in here under my floor key. We'll call this key. Everything's named correctly. Great. Okay, so first thing we have to do is make this unique so that we can change the size of it. It's gonna be relatively small. Maybe about like this big, I'm thinking. Oh, whoops. I want that actually at the bottom because I want it to be really close to the character here. Okay, what the fuck? The right one. Thank you. It's gonna be about like here. Oh, actually that's too low. So let's put this here. Before the keypad, I think. It also shouldn't cross entirely over the keypad. This is, well... What if I just pull it in a little bit here? There we go. Big, but also small. And then we do the keys. We're also going to do the same thing. We're going to make this unique. And then we have to just select something else. So let me go ahead and go to auto slice here. It should have auto slice. Oh, we didn't save our key in there. Mouse object, save. Back here. Are you like the wrong file or something, buddy? File. Oh, I think that is the wrong file, actually. Hold on. Got that file open. We're gonna open can't escape graphics. Offense, house objects, open that shit up. It has to be 2 pixels away from. So for the auto slice to work, you need 2 pixels between something. So generally I just space things by 2 pixels and then let it go. And it didn't auto slice that. That's okay. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Just gonna grab it myself. 1 pixel to the right. There we go. That, grab that, yoink it down over to here. I need to make it not centered because, oh no, that's fine. Cool. So we're gonna lay that literally right there. Up one here. Let's see. Nice, okay. And then our label. We're gonna pop it right there and we're gonna call it key. I'm gonna call it shiny object, I think. You just call it shiny. It's just a shiny, guys. Boy, can't run out of baseball bat. Yo, Little, what got you back into playing Cyberpunk recently? I feel like everybody's been playing Cyberpunk recently. Is it because they're like releasing an expansion